Konnichiwa! Jugyo hajimemasu! Welcome to Topic 9. The title of this topic is School. School is like our second home because this is the place where we usually spend most of our time next to our house. This is the place where we meet new friends, learn new things from our teachers and classmates, and build camaraderie with them. We discover new things that give us better understanding of our society, which can sometimes be challenging along the way. In this lesson, you will learn the educational system of Japan and learn new words related to school events. You will also get acquainted with the routine of fellow high school students and engage in a short conversation using simple Japanese and describing his or her impression about a particular subject and in finding a learning partner. Minasan, let's start session 1. In this session, we have 3 objectives. First, to be able to read in Hiragana. Second, to know the Japanese school system. Lastly, to compare the school uniforms of Japanese high schools and Philippine high schools and notice the similarities and differences in terms of their characteristics and designs. Minasan, yonde kudasai. Please pay attention on the small tsu. Remember that small tsu is pronounced as double consonant. So this word will be read as
学校
Okay, correct. Gakko. Moichido. Gakko. Can you guess the meaning of this word? I will give you a clue. It is the place where we spend most of our time as students. Correct! It means school.
Study the given pictures. Guide questions. First, what is the occasion? Second, who is the person or are the people in the pictures? How are they related? Third, how old do you think is the person or are the people in the pictures? Nansai, where do you think those pictures are taken?
Take note. These 4 pictures show new gakushiki or the opening ceremony, which represents the entry of a student to each level. Shugakko, Chugakko, Koko, Daigakko.
言ってください。
小学校、中学校、高校、大学、
Study the given poster. Enumerate the similarities and differences you can observe between the Japanese and the Philippine school system.
幼稚園、小学校、中学校、高校、大学、大学院。
Shugako. Guide questions. First, how do we call Shugako in the Philippines? Second, at what age do Japanese students enter Shugako? Nansai? Third, how many years do they have in Shugako? Fourth, after 6 years of Shugako, what is the next level? Chugako. Guide questions. First, what does Chugako mean? Second, how many years do they have in Chugako? Third, at what age do they enter Chugako? Fourth, what is the next level after Chugako? Koko. Guide questions. First, how many years do they have to finish Koko? Second, at what age do they enter Koko? Third, at what age do they enter university or Daigakko? Similarities and differences. Japanese school system has senior high school just like what we have now, but it is for 3 years, while here we only have 2 years. They also have 6 years of high school education between the elementary level and university level. Study the given picture. Guide questions. First, how do you feel when wearing your school uniforms? Second, do you still remember how many seasons are there in Japan? Third, do you think they also have 4 sets of uniforms, meaning 1 set per season? Fourth, what is the temperature during spring? How about in summer, fall, winter? Is it cold, hot, or warm? Take note, in Tokyo, a set of uniforms for summer is usually worn from June 1, while a set of uniforms for winter is worn from October 1. On the other hand, in Okinawa, the one for summer is usually worn from May 1, while the one for winter is usually worn from November 1. Guide questions. First, do we have different sets of uniforms here in the Philippines? Second, are these different sets of uniforms related to changes in seasons? Third, are the uniforms that we use have similarities and differences in terms of the uniform's characteristics and designs? Minasan, reflection time! What did you learn today? What impressions stood out in your mind when comparing the school system and high school uniforms of Japan and the Philippines? What things attracted you the most? Why? Jugyo warimasu. Sayonara!